Hey, by Swayze. Looks like we got Cappy as well. Greg Hill, hello and welcome. Mick Lewis, London. Finally got your shiny Bulbasaur. Very nice. 3147's not bad at all. Rod, welcome, welcome. And by Swayze's at 12k. Just a little 12k. Greg from London. That's pretty sweet. We're international here now. I mean, we have been, but it's always nice to see more people international pop in. I'm just doing a little bit of finalization of some setup stuff here. Is Bunny a nickname for a significant other, or is this like a literal, actual rabbit that is from Texas? It's a rabbit. Solid. I knew a guy that had a bunch of rabbits in Texas. Go ahead and start a few seconds early. Get that out of the way. Welcome, everybody. Looks like we got a pretty poppin' crew already. I'm here for it. Okay, 8 likes, off to a great start already. I do need a new graphic by Swayze, but today won't be a shiny hunting kind of day. We are going to do some setup. It's a setup day. Like my profile picture? Thanks. Thanks. Have I ever actually thought about how much stuff items there are in the world? You were thinking about that earlier when you was cleaning out a closet. Oh yeah. Like it's like the old saying, what would you find more of on a car? Wheels or doors? Or which something to that effect. Are there more wheels in the world than there are doors? And it just goes down a whole rabbit hole. Hey, Dino, welcome, welcome. We're gonna cancel that one here. See if we can close that. Give us some freed up space. Ooh, you know what? I was supposed to heal after last time. I did not. This will be exciting. Definitely more doors, because just in the back of your house there's around 10 doors, but you get the saying. Ah, yes. But what constitutes a door and what constitutes a wheel by Swayze? Because for every mechanical object that has ball bearings, that is a wheel. For anything that has mechanical moving parts like a chain, that is on a wheel also. Gears are wheels, but wheels are not gears. And it just goes down a whole freaking rabbit hole of like, okay, what exactly are we classifying as what? And yeah, there's just a lot of junk in the world. It's crazy. I oftentimes like find myself thinking about just the sheer trash volume. Like if I go through a bag of trash a day, I don't, but if I did, and like every other American family ever went through only one bag of trash a day. That is so much trash going all over the place. It just blows my mind. Sky Green, welcome. Shoring up our number, making us that much closer to 500 with 33 left. It's got to be better than teleport. Oh, this Machop don't stand a chance. Super effective stab. Gone. You were thinking about how many pages are in the library. Each page can be considered an item. Yeah. How good am I at shiny hunting? I would say among the best. At least as far as this run's concerned. We have 5 shiny Pokemon in about 13,000 encounters. We should only have 2. So, you know, we're beating odds up in here. Ooh, I do have antidotes. I would say I'm pretty good at shiny hunting. Not good enough to get invited to Pokemon 7 or PM7's shiny hunting jamboree to, you know, break the Guinness Book of World Records, but maybe this year it could happen. Just say I've gotten 5 in less time than By Swayze has had in the lab alone. This is also true. You're off tonight, right, By Swayze? Every Tuesday you're off? That's what it was. A lot of those encounters are fabricated since you can take away due to the volume. Truly an insane run. A lot of those encounters are fabricated. What do you mean? Alakazam never disappoints on a Gen 1 run. Oh, by Swayze, you know how last night I was telling ya that I was going to have to move? I still am going to have to move. It's going to be across the street. So yeah, that's fun. You have 3,011 cards in Pokemon Pocket? Nice. An avid collector, we see. Excuse me. Like the number compared to your reset hunt, really you are at under 9K. You know, they are real hunts, but it's like 60 plus at a time. Oh, gotcha. If we're counting like resets versus encounters. Am I poisoned again? No. Ooh, Moonstone. Dang it. It is close to the outdoor concert area instead of the hot tub. No. Well, it will be by the playground and the hot tub, but it'll be like a little bit further away. Different complex entirely. Same parent company, different complex. So they have 2 hot tubs over there. A playground that we sometimes take our kid to because we get bored of the other one. And I should be far enough away from the music bumping, and from what I can tell, their people actually kick the guests out of the hot tub at 11. So it should be better all the way around. Hey, Shauna, what's up? Was that Shiny Abra second Evo? This is the 3rd final evolution. This is its final form. Alakazam. But you bring up a valid point. I definitely need to update on the images there. And I also need to update for Diglett. How powerful are my Pokemon? Not very. I would say they're average. You know, I'm not entering any competitive battles with them by any means. Thank you, Greg. Coffee. Oh no, I didn't think you were discrediting. No, yeah, it's all further pointing out that this run has been bananas. I mean, each one of those does count as an encounter, but yeah, just the sheer volume of them is crazy. Ooh, I think I gotta take Recover, because screw Disable. Disable is like the weirdest move to me. But yeah, we're gonna downgrade to a 2-bedroom. So that's gonna be fun. And our living space is gonna get a lot smaller. Hey, thanks, Shauna. I'm probably going to be streaming out of my kitchen, honestly. I don't know if I'll be able to convince the wife that I should put a desk in the closet at the new place. But there's definitely not going to be room for it in the living area. Unless I can convince my kids that they really can only play in their room, that ain't happening. How do I have a shiny Venusaur? What do you mean? I shiny hunted a Bulbasaur. And then it evolved. You know, they're real hunts, just like you said. The volume inflates how crazy this run's been. Let's just say it was on the first 5 batches. That number would be wild for basically a team. Oh, gotcha. I understand what you're saying now. Yeah, if we divide that number by 83, that's how many batches it was. $56 batches. When did we get shiny Alakazam? Last night on stream. I got Abra, evolved it into Kadabra, and Alakazam all in one stream. Ouch. Come on, controller, come back to me. Okay. Swap out my Pokemon next battle, whatever for. We're leveling up Alakazam so it can contend with Erica. We need 3 more levels. We also need it to clap Koga's cheeks too, so there is method to the madness. Crazy, crazy run. I should still be in the lab. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got it like at 9 something, 9:10 last night. My time. So, whatever time it is for you now, add 40 minutes to that, and that's basically when I got the shiny. What if it dies? Then I swap out another Pokemon. This isn't a Nuzlocke. Ooh, Wisdom Teeth out. That sounds like not a great time. Busy, busy day. I'm on pace technically for under a month. Yeah. Ah, good old West Coast there. We talking California, Washington, or Oregon? Also could be Arizona. Why is the HP 6-7? That's what its stats are. 6-7. Did I say that sassy enough? Am I hip enough to hang out with the cool kids? Aiden would pop in at that moment. Not sassy enough, to be honest? Okay. It has been a long time since I've had like an actual conversation with a teenager. I tend to try not to do that as often as possible. So like, it's been a while since I've seen firsthand the attitude. Don't go back till Friday, then work Monday, and then off till Saturday. Whew. Shee. That is a good schedule. I'll take 2. What is my strongest Pokemon? That entirely depends on what I'm fighting. Being perfectly honest. for example, at this present moment, I wouldn't say any one of my Pokemon is stronger than the other. However, taking out of consideration type advantages, I would say that Venusaur is got the most health potential. It's got the most physical attack potential. But Alakazam probably has the best special attack. So, depending on how you're classifying strength there, Venusaur or Alakazam. Turns your hat around, says the most recent meme. Am I hip yet? Sludge. Yes. Oh, thanks, Greg. I love my headphones. Scarpy, welcome back. How you doing? Also, I did see Draven Von Schrader enter the chat a little bit ago. But I think we were having a strongest Pokemon conversation. 40 hours of watch time. You can't believe how brain rotted YouTube is. You did a 6-7 YouTube stream and got like 1.2k views. Oh my gosh. That's pretty wild. Goodbye, Alakazam. Since I've gotten Deoxys, will Mewtwo be the ending of the challenge? Honestly, Deoxys might still be the end of the challenge, because I am going to be shiny hunting that for the form. Chat is popping off tonight. It is truly great to see. I already have multiple Deoxys. I just now decided that many Deoxys is Deoxys. Joshua, yeah, I got Abra last night. Low-key excited to watch BDSP hunts again. Oh, yes. They're going to be great. They're going to go so fast, I think. Compared to this, it's going to be on speed mode. Don't have Levitate. Frick, it has Levitate. So what's the next Pokemon? Gastly, because I need the resistance slash ineffectiveness that is going to be for the Snorlax hunt. You might be picking up Pokemon Scarlet? Yeah. I do still have that game, yeah. Yeah, I do. Hey, Starkiller, welcome. I don't know how soon I can pivot into Sword and Shield, though. My current series after this is going to be currently, it's either going to be 3DS with Poipole and Savali hunts, just to shore up that with the new trainer name, and or it's going to go into quad hunting with BDSP, and I think at that point I will transition to horizontal streaming for a minute to get those all done. Of course it was going to faint, Greg. Oh, I definitely got my shiny Abra Colossus. Yeah. It has evolved into an Alakazam. Alakazam. Okay, Diddy Kong Racing. Taj. Fantastic character. No, Scarpy. Is that what the question was about earlier? Somebody asking how I have a Venusaur? Venusaur evolves at level 32. Not all of the starters evolve at 36. There are 3 that do not, I think. Maybe 2. Goku, I am on 3 streams at once. 4 if you count Twitch. I got 2 verticals, and then a horizontal and a Twitch stream. What are the rules for my hunt? Catch 1 shiny Pokemon, then I can defeat the next gym leader in line. Gym leader order doesn't matter. That's basically it. Who is the top leader of the chat right now? It's showing Greg and Scarpy are tied with number 2 for Shauna. But Scarpy is on Brass Coin. Greg is on Sludge Bomb. And then I don't know who's number 1 for this one. It says Cappy's number 1 for the other one. There is a hidden points for viewers and subs. Ah, gotcha. What's next after the Giovanni? So after the Giovanni, I'm going to go defeat Erica. And then I will be hunting Gastly. That's up to you, Greg. It would be appreciated. The pink Vaporeon or Lapras would be good ad. Yes, it would. I concur. I am kind of consistent. I dig it. And then Gastly, what's after Gastly? Snorlax. We'll have Gastly, then Snorlax, and then I'll have 2 more. Probably a Lapras. But I'll have to see in between now and next stream if I can shiny hunt Lapras after I rescue everybody from Silphco, because my next gym leader is going to be Sabrina after Erica. Hey, Diamond, welcome. I'll probably have fun shiny hunting for my team. I dig it. Did I change my mind on what exactly? Because I probably did. What's after the Snorlax? It's to be determined, but it's either going to be probably shiny Lapras or a Dratini of some kind, maybe even a Nidoking. I think Nidoking's going to be last. And by Nidoking, I mean Nidoran or Nidorino or Nidorina. One of those. Gastly, Snorlax, possibly Lapras, a Nido something. Or whatever spawns in its place in the Safari Zone as long as I can catch it. I really should catch a shiny ice type. That's why I'm kind of going for Lapras. Unironically, I think Rock type would be more efficient against Lance. The problem is, Rock types aren't going to help me get to Lance. How many Pokemon do I have in the game? Just the 4. Hey, Sean, welcome back. A shiny Snorlax, a shiny Mewtwo, and then Kanto birds and shiny. I don't know if I will be hunting the Kantonian birds as shiny in these games. I could, but I just don't think their luster is worth the effort. There are many games where I could hunt those in easier. Greg, I actually don't really pay attention to Pokemon Pocket. I do not see the value in digital Pokemon cards. Not bagging on anybody who enjoys the game. If it's your thing, it's your thing. It's not the greatest thing ever for me. I do have Pokemon Pocket, though. You caught a shiny Rattata. Very nice, Scarpy. I will definitely not be shiny hunting an Aerodactyl. What would I do if I had a shiny charm? Lose my marbles. Do I collect Pokemon IRL? I have been known to collect plushies on occasion. You have to keep looking up and down because you're using your projector. That honestly sounds pretty fire.
Thank you!
Hey, Scarpy's just subscribed. What the heck? Have you been like hanging out double time and hadn't been subscribed yet or what? Or was that to, because like I feel like you were subscribed to one of the channels before. Maybe it was the Sludge Bomb channel. Who's my favorite Pokemon least to first? Least favorite, Bruxish. Favorite, Swampert. Maybe the volume's going out. You just forgot I have a shiny Alakazam, and you subbed me. Abracadabra. Ooh. I forgot that he has rock-type Pokemon. You forgot to tell me, Hayden. Yes, you did. But what did you forget to tell me? You found your old Pokemon cards? How old are we talking about? My like goal for Brass Coin is 15. All of them you've ever had. I kind of figured, but for example, I had the Charizard card that's going for like $100,000, in really good condition. You know, that one, the Logan Paul or Jake Paul or whoever Paul brother it is that has that Charizard card. I had one of those. That's what I would say was one of my old cards. I definitely do not have that anymore. So like when you say old, I'm thinking like 1996 edition. Are we talking about like 2003 old or what? You're sending Game Freak a whole game idea that you're not going to spoil? Fair enough. You have a few dark Pokemon and light Pokemon. Ah, okay. So we're talking like 1998 to 2000. Mad props. Also have a Toys R Us Electabuzz promo card. Nice, nice. You collect an Eevee illustration art that is worth $70 to $100. Solid. Crap. Oh, Venusaur, come on. Open your eyes, Venusaur. Still open them. Is Giovanni going easy on me at this point? You couldn't care about the promo card, but it's a lot more rare now because Toys R Us is gone? Yeah. That's your most expensive card right now? That's not bad. What's my highest views in a live stream? Oh gosh. On the Sludge Bomb Trainer channel, 86. We've never been able to replicate it though. And then on my Brass Coin channel, I think the record is like 150 something. But that's back when I was doing like manual Ditto giveaways because the bot program wasn't ready yet. So a lot of people were popping in for that. That sounds awesome, Sean. Twilight Masquerade Eevee. Sent you your view for tonight. Is this Discord? I love the crystal. I love the Mewtwo encounters. Dude, you are multitasking to the max there. 3 shiny hunts and a Brass Coin / Sludge Bomb Trainer stream. I respect the grind, sir. Yeah, basically, I try to live stream at 8 p.m. every single day. It's not been consistent for that, but for the last month and a half, basically all of March and part of February, that has been the case. It's like I kind of re-evaluated my commitment to making sure that happened. Really, what happened was my wife started reading books a lot, and so she wants me to leave her the heck alone so she can read. So I'm like, good, I don't have to feel bad about ignoring you while I go play a video game. So we both kind of have 2 hours of the day where we get to do our own thing. And it is 8:50 at night for me. You can't see the words on the game, Greg? Hayden, I'll be right back. Besides from the obvious, what is this, do you think? This is for Hayden. And Scarpy, if we're talking about brass coin, I have like 19.3K. If we're talking about Sludge Bomb Trainer, I have the number on the screen, which is 468. It's a Pokemon card tin, or it's an engagement like wedding, possibly. It is a ring container. So, that was the ring box I used when I proposed to my wife. You're giving yourself that one? Okay. It goes a step further. My two favorite game series are Pokemon and Zelda. Forever ago, I decided that whatever person I end up marrying has got to be okay with having the Zora's engagement ring on her finger, or at least incorporated into the ring design. So I had the ring custom made to reflect that. It's got the 3 sapphires on it for the Zora's engagement ring, for that reference. My wife's maiden name is Ketchum. Completely by random chance. You have your fiance name on you and your daughters? Okay. That's awesome. I don't have expensive Pokemon cards. I've typically sold all my cards that have been worth anything. So I would wager my most expensive one is like $70. One of the Mews from like 151 or something. Whatever they do for Generation 10 should be worth the 1 year delay. And we got to see some cool new Pokemon and some good graphics. We can hope. What are you going to end my stream? If that was supposed to be when, probably about 10:20. So like an hour and 30 minutes, give or take. You just hope you find a person who won't get mad when you talk about shiny Pokemon. Every girl you've met so far has. My wife isn't super impressed with my shiny hunting prowess. I will admit that. My wife is not a Pokemon fan. She does like Zelda though, so we kind of are okay with that. You're still hurting? Why are you still hurting? Oh, because of your cards. I remember. I'm following. Your time is 10:51. Right on. Okay. So she's got level 29 Pokemon. I got not that. We'll see what we can do with Alakazam here. Oh, I knew better than that. I need a fire type? What on earth for? I think my best Pokemon card's probably Mega Gardevoir. Fearow sweeps this gym? Exactly. I ain't scared. I don't need no fire type. If they make it past Alakazam somehow, Fearow's got me covered. Fun fact, I don't think that Erica actually has a grass-type Pokemon that isn't also weak to Psychic. Because this game is terrible with final Evos in grass-type Pokemon getting the poison typing. How do I game clip on the Switch 2? I think you press and hold down the capture button. The one that's not the home button. Yeah. You need a second Pokemon game compatible with home on your Switch too, so you can transfer Pokemon. That would probably be effective. My expensive one? I mean, that one is expensive because it's like from the Pokemon Celebration from 2016. Yeah, that one's pretty good. It's the shiny one. Banslam, you got your shiny Charmander finally? Oh, 187 resets. That's not finally, that's like early. I love it. That's awesome. Also, welcome Clutch Panda. Love the name, by the way. I recognized your comment and addressed it, but I didn't say hello to you. I think my Gardevoir might be in the realm of 60 to 70 bucks. Never checked. Yeah, you are, Greg. Greg is number one. Number one chatter. Very well, but I shall not lose. I'm almost to 20 likes. Heck yeah. You're watching this while trying for shiny Lugia. Very, very nice. Great shiny. How far are you? How many encounters you got? You don't have a counter? Okay. Not everybody likes doing that. Shauna, you have a fantastic night. You hate Phoebus's first form? But that's not even its final form. Probably 1.5k plus. Many nights resetting. Ah, Pokemon Champions is out. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. I haven't been like too super stoked for Champions. I'm not a huge competitive battler, but I may want to get it just for, you know, the sake of having it. But I don't know. I feel like that would kind of be pushing towards being wasteful, in my opinion. I want to see something? Maybe. You don't care about the game, you care about the content. I mean, isn't that the YouTuber's boon, though? My biggest likes in a live stream, probably like 46. If you get a couple thousand views streaming Pokemon, you're happy. Goals to strive towards. That's definitely some weird lettering for sure. Whether it's Pokemon Shuffle or Pokemon Unite or Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Hey. If it works, it works. Okay. We beat Erica. How about them apples? What's my quickest shiny Pokemon I've ever caught? I'm inclined to say the answer to that is Deoxys on like all accounts. Each time I've hunted Deoxys, it's been the fastest. What I mean by that is I spent 35 minutes in Fire Red just a month ago shiny hunting Deoxys. Got it in 71 encounters, okay? 35 minutes. My original Deoxys hunt is probably my fastest, but I was using RNG manipulation and I had like 3 other Pokemon that I tested on prior to that one. So I did one test encounter, which took like 4 minutes. And then I popped on a live stream, got it first encounter of the live stream, so second encounter total. Literally took 5 minutes to get. It was bananas. My longest shiny Pokemon, oh gosh, Jirachi. Bonus disc Jirachi took me close to 2 years. Also, welcome XP Gold. My favorite Pokemon game to shiny hunt in, Legends Arceus, I think has been really great. Legends, or not Legends, Scarlet and Violet's just too easy, I think. Arceus was easy, but had an element of being fun. And Jirachi took me like off and on 2 years to get, so like definitely my longest, easily. I can play a variety of different things, Greg. Your wife and fiance never liked you shiny hunting, but after 7 years together, she respected it a lot. That's awesome. It's like, hey, if it keeps you busy, keeps you out of trouble, and passes the time, like, that's all that we need, right? You think Pokemon Champions is going to pop off in the algorithm? It could. If you're unemployed, can caught 151 Pokemon and shiny hunt all of them? No. I am very much employed. What's the current goal in the run? The current goal is to get through Pokemon Tower and hopefully shiny hunt a Gastly before moving on to Sabrina's gym. We're gonna have to conquer Sabrina with a smaller team here because I want to shiny hunt Snorlax, but I also want time to evolve Gastly before fighting Sabrina with it. And I want Gastly to be able to hypnotize / put to sleep our Snorlax and also not get wrecked by its moveset. So we're going for shiny Gastly next. The Legend of Rune. That's a throwback. When you were younger, you discovered what shinies were. You decided to intentionally hunt shiny Trico, and you got it on the 6th egg. Dang. That's pretty sweet. What game were you shiny hunting on by chance? Either you will keep your main job or get paid for this. Either way, you'll be employed. It would be cool to get big enough that I can quit my day job. Honestly, that would be freaking sweet. I highly doubt YouTube's going to ever come close to that, though. Without me taking a huge leap of faith and a huge risk. Which I can't imagine my wife being super supportive of. For obvious reasons. You know, we have little mouths and such to feed. And some level of comfort to strive for. What's my last thing after completing champion? Naturally shiny hunting Deoxys. Again. Execute looks weird because it's a creepy little seed guy. It was in Emerald. That is actually really impressive, Legend of Rune. Gen 10 could change that. Some videos pop off here and there, and bam. Yeah, like, I was really hoping that this, I mean, don't get me wrong. This challenge has done the channel wonders. Oh, I guess that's technically an encounter, isn't it? You're gonna sub to me on your other account? Heck yeah. Also, looks like Scarpy switched over to the Sludge Bomb Trainer channel, so that's sweet. Yeah, it's this challenge has, in Fire Red in general, has got us from 320 to 470 over the course of a month. That's pretty huge. Ooh, and Scarpy just subscribed. That's what's up. Okay, I need to do some stream maintenance stuff. If you would allow me a few moments. I wasn't sure if I would get to shiny Gastly tonight. Oh gosh. My scrolly bar acting up. What does it look like in Gen 3 though? I live in the middle of nowhere, Idaho. Also, welcome Nick's Fire Games. Thanks so much. And we're looking forward to more of the channel. We're looking forward to more of you being in the channel. Ah, Shoopy is Scarpy. Okay, welcome, Scarpy 2.0. Your Ruby's old clock broke and never realized what shinies were. Oh gosh. Probably knocked like 10 golden Incada before you decided to catch one. That's crazy. Okay, exit that. Okay, generation 3. Okay, so I'm looking for blue. That's going to be super easy to find. I love that. Dark purple, blue smoke. Okay, that'll be good. Do we got any images for Pokemon Tower? We'll use this one. Save image as. I will catch up with chats here in just a moment. We are altering the stream live.
Thank you.
Clutch Panda, thanks for smashing that sub button. And then we'll make that big and huge there. And then we will add it here. What's that called? Pokemon Tower. How about that? Image. Pokemon Tower. Sweet. Okay. Then we gotta ditch this. Add new group. Add some image. Gastly. Browse. We're almost there. And then we're going to add one more image because it can happen. We're going to add a Haunter. Okay. Got that right there. We're going to add new text document. We're going to call it Badge 5. Read from file, browse. Okay, that's in a different place. YouTube channel. Games. Pokemon. Images. Pokemon. New text document. We will call this one badge 5. Done. Select color. Boom. Okay. So, does it take longer to set up than you would typically think it would for a stream? Okay, we're good there. The horizontal stream is officially set up. Now I just need to add the same stuff there. Add group, main, badge 5. Grow that. Hide that one. Add text, badge 5. Oh gosh. Crap. Okay. I do think I'm pretty much red eye. Okay, I got so many chats to catch up on. So let's take a moment to do that. All right, we got up to Nick's Fire. Scarpy, Shoopy, saw that one. Can I move my Pokemon to the bottom of the screen? Yeah, I believe I did just that. I think I also need to like lower Gastly there. Okay, that's better, right? Okay, I think we're good. Shoopy loves the channel. We'll keep up the grind for sure, Nick. AM409. Wow, you do have a lot of accounts, Scarpy. What's up with all the accounts? Your background gambling on the side. I love it. Odds in fire, red, leaf, green are completely random and nothing affects them for shiny. Yeah, I mean, they're 1 in every 1,000 or 8,192. Looks like Greg's still first. And haven't missed anything yet. Thuo? Thought? Thuguo? Yeah, we missed it by a little bit. My first 2 shinies were Venusaur and Fearow for this run. I have no idea how much EXP you have, honestly. I think I'm caught up. I think we're doing good now. But, yeah, we're just 28 subs away from 500. That's stellar. Okay, we got away safely, though. That was a long encounter. But now we can officially start our timer for how long this Gastly/Haunter is going to take. We'll stop temporarily, though, because I'm not actually hunting it right now. Actually. I love how noticeable this shiny is going to be. My computer's just doing a little light crying about all of the work I'm putting it through right now. Heading off for the night. Hey, bye Swayze, thanks for the luck. We'll catch you later. The chance of getting a shiny is 1 in every 8,192. And my plan is to clear this room of enemies first and then just run around shiny hunting. What's the encounters for? Just keeping track of how many it takes for me to find it. Just something I like to do. It's a shiny hunting thing. People typically will ask, how long have you been hunting it? How many hours or how many encounters do you have? Where did the Alakazam go? You know, he runs away on occasion. Okay, so running shoes don't work. That's unfortunate. I'm hunting Gastly. Yeah, Connor, I will definitely be evolving this Gastly to Haunter and then to Gengar, just like my Alakazam here. Yeah, trades are not restricted. I'm holding down the B button like it's actually going to let me run. It does not. Hey, thanks for the luck. Can't say that I do, Greg. Never heard of that before. Yeah, you don't need to full close on the Switch. Just soft reset. Just the X, Y, A, B buttons all together. Okay, we're gonna time this here. If I was to switch these... Oh, I don't have Sweet Scent anyways. Okay, that's not gonna matter then. We'll keep Alakazam. Yeah, then you're doing it right. I play Pokemon Go on occasion. Usually for Community Day and whatnot. Turn up your volume there, Greg. Were you using your projector or was that somebody else? Because, like, I definitely speak pretty loudly on these things, much to my wife's disappointment. Oh my gosh! We can get a wild Cubone encounter? Shoot dang. What does Cubone look like? Like, I wouldn't be upset with a Cubone, but like, I also don't want a Cubone either. Okay, there we go. Iris, welcome. How you doing, Iris? Will I play the new Pokemon Champions? Not likely. And that doesn't have to do with me like not liking the game or anything like that. Battling's not my forte, and that's primarily what the function of that game is. I will probably get it. I might stream it once on a random Tuesday or Sunday, but I don't expect to be getting good at it. Much like how I rarely, if ever, stream Pokemon Unite. Nothing against it, just not my forte. Marowak is strong with the thick club. Yeah, it is. And like I don't have anything against it. It would be a solid ground type, I believe, to use against Blaine. So like I would take it, but I would still probably hunt the Gastly. It would just take the spot of my Nidoking, I think. I just really don't want to hunt Snorlax. Without a ghost type. You don't want to hear the Pokeflute 2,000 times? Oh my gosh. I am definitely going to hear the Pokeflute over 2,000 times. But if I get Cubone instead of Gastly, I'm going to have to sacrifice one of the Snorlaxes so I can get down to the next gym, because I definitely don't want to be taking on Sabrina with a freaking Cubone and no ghost type. Do 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 do. Something like that. You can check at the top of the window there, Greg. It would be very distracting for me to try to check that. Your party this playthrough was Charizard, Primeape, Butterfree for a while. Lapras, Snorlax, and Pikachu. Honestly, that's not that's pretty good spread. What biome am I in? Desert. Forgot Dragonite? Heck yeah. I feel like Dragonite's a staple. Dragonite is the obligatory team member because we all suffered through at least one playthrough where we had no idea where to find it or how to get it. No speed up. We are operating on the Switch. Switch 2, technically, but no speed up options here. Just 100% authentic grind, pain, and suffering. The way we like it. I have played Pokemon Unite. I've streamed Pokemon Unite too on occasion. I'm not the best at it, I'm not the worst at it. If I could get like a consistent group together to do it, I would do it. It looks nauseating when I move, all jittery. Yeah, my computer's kind of struggle busing at the moment. It's happening because there's a lot of processing going on my computer. And I haven't found a good way to stop it from doing that. I could use a better graphics card. I could use an updated PC altogether. It took the bike path straight to Safari Zone and defeated rival early in Saffron for Lapras. Ah, gotcha. Well, it looks like whatever I did kind of helped fix the jittery issue, so it looks like it's spazzing every so often. But it looks like it's doing better. You talking about my wicked cool brass coin patch there, Greg? Got my jacket. Unfortunately, Greg, if you're interested in me taking off clothes, you're going to have to find my OnlyFans that doesn't exist. When you first played the original Fire Red and Leaf Green games, you got Dratini. You thought it was a shiny when you first got it. Yeah. Especially in this game. And was mad when you realized that it wasn't a shiny. This game is notorious for the Dratini sprite. It's so dumb. I do not know what that is, Greg. Oh, the Safari Zone is brutal. Among the most cruel, for sure. Can't imagine going for Shiny Chansey. People have done it. I think Sauce McGavin on his Leaf Green went through Safari only, or Safari Zone Dratini in phased like 2 times during it. Definitely have not even heard of that, Greg. You embotted? I mean, you definitely added a lot of subscribers to the channel, that's for sure. You accidentally took out a shiny Mewtwo because of a one critical hit. There is a certain art to shiny hunting to where you always have a safe method to catch the Pokemon and never have to rely on whittling down its HP. That's how I tend to try to shiny hunt. So if I'm going after a shiny Mewtwo, I am making sure that I have a Master Ball in my hand. I ain't playing around with that. Takes too much. David, welcome. I could. Yes, I can play Pokemon Unite. It is within my capacity and ability to do. Am I going to? Not likely. Start another game and get to Saffron as quick as I can. Yep. The one Pokemon you shiny Pokemon you failed was Pokemon Diamond, and he was in the area where it knows explosion. Oof. That is extremely unfortunate. Allow me a moment while I pin a comment here. It was a shiny Graveler? That makes sense. How long did it take to hunt the starter? I feel like it was somewhere in the ballpark of 19 hours. It took 2,224 encounters, though. I'm okay, Greg. The most encounters was Abra. The longest so far for this run was Diglett. I feel like Diglett took about 40 hours. We were on Diglett for a while. Is the ghost always a Marowak? Yeah. It's always going to be Cubone's mother. When will the stream end? I'm fixing to do it in about 14 minutes, honestly. You love the way I edit things silently? Whatever do you mean, Scarpy? Mariah, welcome. Or maybe it's Maria. There's no H in there, so I'm inclined to say Maria. All right. How you doing, Maria? Can I make another stream tomorrow morning? Nope. It's gotta be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. What's my longest stream? I think about 12 hours. I try not to stream over 12 hours. Not that I can at this point anymore anyways. That was back when I was, you know, single. Well, not single, but not a parent. That's for sure. I would love to do a 24-hour stream, but I would break it up into 2 separate streams because YouTube acts kind of funny when your stream goes over 12 hours. Yeah, I got adult things to do tomorrow. It's 5 a.m. for you, David. You know what? I think I remember you popping on the other day for that. I'm probably going to get this wrong, but I feel like it was either Germany or Denmark or something like that that you were at. Because I'm now remembering the cat profile picture. Because I like Siamese cats. And it's kind of stood out in my brain a little bit. Germany, okay. Yeah, I had a team expansion in my digital branch. And I launched a help desk department, and I have to troubleshoot and test a user authentication system tomorrow. I got a lot on my plate. I need sleep, and I can't be staying up late and waking up early to do streams. Gotta have my wits about me. Could I get 50 more minutes? No, unfortunately not. Gotta play Radical Red and Shiny Hunt some Deoxys. Best of luck, Scarpy. You got to have your wits about you. Good old Harry Potter quotes, never miss. You're at 100 XP? I do not know how often EXP is accumulated or given out, to be honest. I think it does it hourly. So that like multiple people can become top chatter throughout the stream, I think. When's the next stream? Next stream is going to be the same time tomorrow, 8 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So in roughly 22 more hours, we'll have the start of the next stream. All right, we'd love to have you, David. Apparently I'm reflecting things now. Whoa, what the heck? Evidently there is a battle of the chatters for number one. Hey, Ryland, how you doing? I'm doing pretty all right. We're cooking. Almost to 30 likes. Yeah, we're hanging out about 27, 28, somewhere around there. Mark, thanks so much for the luck. We're cooking on this run. Shiny Alakazam is pretty dope. I actually decided I like Shiny Gastly's Gen 3 sprite. Nice blue spectral swirls. You just barely got a shiny Ray Ray. What game? That's awesome to hear for you. $40 is next. We might have a chance of hitting that tomorrow. Probably don't have time to hit it tonight, but could happen. Pokemon Home, you did the GPT trade on your phone and someone gave you a shiny Ray Ray. Gotcha. Ryland, out of curiosity, what's the trainer name on that? Those are lots of emojis. No, I keep grabbing all the white chocolate ones. Nutella guy. Solid name. Try and get the 777 on encounters. That would be dope. Caught a shiny Haunter last week. Gave it an Everstone and traded it. I guess the meme's now going to be F Scarpy instead of F Mindy, huh? I am eating Reese's eggs. Now take it. That is for you. You are eating Twix. Twix is good. Oh, I absolutely bought extra for myself. But, Clutch, there is also the universal law of dad tax as well. Crippling debt and depression is what I got for Easter. How about you, Greg? No, we got our kids a scooter and a little toy shopping cart and a bunch of candy, some books, and a few little mini games for them. The wife and I did not get ourselves anything for Easter's. You got Pokemon sleeves, got Liars Uno, and a dog Lego set. You know what? I'm going to go to 100 encounters and I'm going to show you guys something really awesome that probably isn't going to fit on stream. Is that all right? Cool. And a Solero GT. Good haul, good haul. Gotta get him hooked on Pokemon early. Yep. Kiddo's first plushie was definitely a Pikachu from Build-A-Bear. You have traded a Graveler with an Everstone because you like to troll people. It is a fairly worthy pastime, not gonna lie. I also have a shiny Phoebus 1 year ago. It was your first shiny. It's a solid first shiny, not gonna lie. Phoebus is pretty great. My cat thinks it's dinner time. Yeah, we're going into overtime a little bit. You tried to breed a shiny Phoebus and Alpha Sapphire for a long time? And you tried shiny only, but you quit by the 5th gym leader? What game was that in, Scarpy? Shiny Charizard's pretty dope. Emerald. I can see how you would want to quit with Emerald. Emerald is perhaps the worst game to do that on. Ever. Anything that appears in this tower is what I'm hunting. Your goal is to get a shiny Rayquaza into a luxury ball. Best of luck with that one. That one's going to be a tough order. You want to see me pull the shiny Cubone on the Gastly? That would be an extremely rare coincidence, that's for sure. Okay. All right. Give me one moment. Because somebody mentioned Legos. This is basically what I got for Easter/birthday. This thing is freaking heavy. 6,838 pieces. You know, just casually dropping $600 on Legos. But hey, it's been a freaking awesome stream. We've had a lot of chats, a lot of activity, a lot of everything going on. But thank you guys so much for helping make it a awesome stream. We'll catch you guys the next time.